Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 16 of my Regs to Property Owners Let's Play. And if you are returning, welcome back. And at the end last part, we got that final tassel, but what I forgot to do was take a look at the little blurb that's here. And it says, every tassel has been found and the collection is complete. Kunmei would be proud. Her story is also one that ended in victory, with the people of Tumarang cheering and showering their saviors in gifts and glory. For her bravery, Kunmei was made leader of the village, but as she rejoiced, she was also left bewildered by her sacrifice's outcome, a soul split in two. A tiger sat quietly in the crowd, watching her, waiting for her command. This tiger was special, as it now carried the other half of her soul. She knew they would be bonded for life, so she snipped a tassel from her shirt and tied it around its neck. The village embraced them both, and Tumarang lived on in peace, thriving under the Great Mother and her other half. Legend has it, these are the very same tassels she once wore. Click on a tassel in your Sims inventory to combine all 10 colors into a special reward. So I've taken them all and put them into Phillip's inventory. And obviously we have, so I guess it means we're going to lose our tassels. But we're going to combine the tassels, and then you get a shirt. I just know you get a shirt. Tumarang tassel shirt unlocked. Phillip has managed to stitch the tassels together into a brand new shirt. Now he may wear his find with pride and share a little piece of Tumarang history with those around him. So we'll have to put that on him. And I don't know if it's like only unlocked for one. If we get more, like how it works, I guess we'll have to figure that out. And I don't know if I want to have him try again. I mean, last time I didn't. Oh, so you can't. So you can't sneak right after you've snuck. I don't know if someone else could. I'm not going to. I'm just curious. Yeah, so she can. No, we don't want to do that. So we can't go dual again, even if we wanted to. It's not an option. So he's going to do his work task, which is hopefully get an extra funding, which they actually get funding if they, if they're successful. And he already has his a normal. Are they both normal? They're both normal. Well, it's pretty early, so we're just going to contact Angel Investor for funding, and he can just do another one. And he also has to study, do his homework. He doesn't have to study because he's already studied. So he's doing that. They're doing homework, and Rosalind does have to study for the high school exams. I had thought of actually aging him up, like having his birthday, but we'll maybe do it when they get home from school, because I had said I wanted to split, like so that he ages up this week, and then Holly will age up, say, like on Monday after. I don't like aging up on Sunday, and Sunday would hopefully be the graduation. I am thinking of aging them up on separate days so that they can maybe both have a chance of being valedictorian. Though I suppose if he ages up without being valedictorian, I may as well just age her up. And if he doesn't age up as if he does age up as valedictorian, then delay her aging up. That might be the way around. And I did find a mod. I'll have to see who it was. I can't remember. I don't have it in my game right now, but it means that they won't ask those chance cards. And the reason I want that is I don't actually like them asking, someone who just aged up right before them and is essentially their friend for advice that's parental advice. It makes no sense to me that would be happening, but that is just how the game is. Just like they ask like siblings, if they just like anyone who's in the household, the person with the lowest parenting skill is usually who they ask. But I just don't like it. It makes no sense to me that they would ask, like she would ask him, because I mean they're gonna, once they're both aged up, I'm planning on pursuing, having them be in a romantic relationship. I just didn't want to do it yet. So, anyways, I'll be back. So it's later. It's still the same day, but later. And we're going to try and ship to buyer. Good. I did replace the mailbox, but I forgot to move it. So then I replaced it again. I probably maybe could have just moved it. We did get our trash fruit piles and she got to level 4, which she needed for her to get her promotion, which she would have got if I had noticed that she didn't, I put it in the wrong place. She needs some fun. So we're going to have her play Sims Forever, and because her fun is like really bad. And what is your work task? make a rare product review and upload. But first, not for YouTube, but Rosalind needs her energy up. She seems to not be in as good shape as them. So we're going to come here and check pockets for seeds, and we're going to ask for gardening tips to help boost our gardening skill and possibly get them get her focused is what I'm trying to say. And so it's growing. So what I did was I actually built a fence, and then I got rid of it because it turned out I didn't need it. I built a fence because I was going to place it out. But the one type of garbage in Phillip's inventory, this one here, the trash pile, placing that out and then dragging it did the trick. I'm gonna do it. I mean, I don't really need another one, but it didn't work this time. It worked earlier. I did it for 4, and it worked for all 4 of them right after I put the fence, and then I got rid of the fence. But it still worked even after I got rid of the fence. It's time to release some tracks. How about you? Is it time for you? Nope, you've already got. I guess I did that for you, but not. Okay, so we need to do a rare product review. Can we do it? Nope, can't do it on that. I thought maybe we could. And I can't imagine that's one. This? Yep, there you go. I mean, she might have had one in her inventory. Oh, you do have... We have another computer now, you know? You don't really need these computers, and you need to get yours done. Oh, I don't think this is a day off. No, because it probably doesn't matter. I know at one point it seemed like if I had a holiday on the Friday, I was wondering if that tied into why they didn't get valedictorian. I'm not sure that it was, and it might have been then, and maybe, they have made some tweaks with high school years and vacations and stuff like that. Like, you couldn't even book a vacation if you had a teen in your house on on certain days of the week, including Fridays, which was like the holiday, was the exam day is what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to look at what we have to do. Maybe I'll do an egg hunt. I can't remember if we've finished that egg hunt, that egg collection. No, we're nowhere near finished. So egg hunt is a good one. So why don't you come here and hunt for eggs? So they're going to do their thing. And I did check again, and he still couldn't. So I guess you can only maybe sneak in once a night. So we'll try it again this evening. And I'll be back. Well, we just completed the bunny collection. I had come over here to the lounge because Rosalind had to do her cross-promoting at a venue. And so I thought, well, we'll have Phillip come over here to do his sneaking in as opposed to doing it from home because it's the same lot, blah, blah, blah. I figured it would work. And I was like, oh, it's egg hunt is one of the things. So I had the others hunting for eggs, and specifically Rosalind, because Rosalind hadn't actually done it yet. And yeah, so they managed. When I looked, we were actually quite far off, so I wasn't actually expecting them to get it. I hadn't even looked. Oh, it's the same one. Claimed to be looking for a lost item. Or it's the same one, and I keep doing that. Okay, well, we got another tassel. When you get tassels. And we got a new one that we were now missing. But we can't sneak in again because of that. And, oh, he can. Or maybe he can because he's not finished. And as soon as he's finished, maybe he can't. I'll have to see. Or maybe when they're on the home lawn, it's different. Let's see. No, it is gone. It's just there. I'm sure it would have just disappeared anyway, so I don't think it probably matters. Did she get her work task done? She did. She had to do it at a venue, so that's why you aren't finished your homework. And you got your homework. I kind of had wanted to have a birthday today. They're in their swimsuits again. I think they're swimming, and maybe that's why, but still, I wouldn't expect them to be in their swimsuits. I'm going to take them home, and we'll see whether it makes sense to do the birthday. I might try it. I'll be back. Okay, no birthday, because I forgot. I have not been focusing on the character values. He does not have his emotional control positive, so I may just not care about them. Like, it would have worked out if I did the birthday on a Friday and then on the Monday being this week so that they could become young adults sooner rather than later. But I'm not sure that it makes a lot of sense when I would like delay both of them by a whole week, and including Rosalind. But then again, I'm not really in a rush for them to have kids, so they don't really need to be young adults. I'll see. But we're not having a birthday now because his emotional control isn't in a range, which I want all of them to be in a range. So we'll have him start working on that. And I was focusing on trying to get like the homework and stuff done, but there's no point. So they're just gonna stay doing this, and she's gonna do her rare item review. Hopefully this time it works, because last time it did not work. Someone was on one of the computers. Well, two of the computers, but we have a third one because we got, that third one from coming home. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy, since I've given up on doing the aging them up right now. And I could toy with the idea if he gets it positive doing it tomorrow. I don't know if I don't usually age up on Saturdays. Friday I've had luck with them getting valedictorian, and Sunday I've done it with a few different sims, maybe just twice, 3 times, but I see what's wrong. This is in the way. I wonder if I move this and put this here. No, because of that. Could I turn this? I can. And now can I get this thing is massive. This that I had, and now I'm not seeing it. There it is. Okay, we can do it. All right. You know what? I'm going to move this light. It doesn't need to be there. It can be over a bit, and then I can move this a little bit over. So when, with the Castle Estate kit, they have a little hint or tip with the windows that if you use F5, you can do quarter tile placement. But I was thinking, I wonder if that applies to things other than windows. And it does, which you may know, but it means that I always use Alt to move things, but see, you can move it more fine with that. Whereas that was with F5 on. I've just hit F5 to turn it off, and see, it doesn't do that. Do you see the difference? Those are where I can't place it. It just goes like a whole tile or whatever the tile is. But if I push F5 again, I can do that. I'm not using the Alt key. It's just like that. I'm loving that. I'll definitely be using that a lot because it's very handy, to say the least. If I want to smush it in, well, even that was good enough. Honestly, it's pretty good. I use Alt a lot, and I can see me using it less because that is very helpful as far as I'm concerned. Definitely for me. I'm loving it. So anyways, I wanted to get that because for Holly, I was going to have her work on the... we'll put this on the wall because we... and even here, see, in live mode, it helps. You can still put things, whereas I found pictures sometimes... And try it again. I'm pretty sure you couldn't push the wrong button. Oh no, it only works. I didn't push the wrong button. F5 does something different in live mode. You tell I don't use it very much. But I think if I was to go back into build mode and then push the F5 button, come back into live mode, it's live, me figuring out. No, I don't want to scrap the painting. I want to move it. I think this is more fine. Now I'm going to have to go back in and do it again. Not related to the pack at all. Now I'm looking. Yeah, it is smaller. It is definitely. Oh, I love that. That's great. Because I sometimes find with my pictures, I can't put them close enough together, these pictures. Yeah, I don't think I can normally stack them like that. That is... You can't get them right beside without the Alt key, which has to be done in build mode. Which is why it's kind of a nuisance, but this is great. And then it stays on. You can see it stays on even though I'm in live mode, but you can't get to it in live mode. You have to be in build mode. Anyways, this is a little aside. It was a fun find I found. I found this fun. He was, oh, well, you know what? That actually helps him with his emotional control anyway, so that's all right. He sat there and did some knitting. I don't know where you were sitting to do that knitting. And that rhymes. I wasn't even planning on it. So you're going to try and go and, where's Jog to Clear Mind? I think I must have missed it. Unless it's, because you're going jogging, push the limits, or are you still, how did you finish? Oh, I thought that was him knitting. His thing expired. Okay. All right. Well, that explains why I can't find that. Let's take a look at her character values, because I should be focusing on that too, on all of them for that matter, but Rosalind has more time. Well, her motion control is like a little bit red. It's really, really bad. Did you get that done, or did I interfere with my going into build mode? I think I did. Let's try making that rare item again and seeing if you can get that done. And let's check in on Rosalind, because she's sitting there knitting all on her own. How's your emotional control? It's better than Holly's. But still not positive. So, okay, well, they're not having a party. And what is this childhood phase? She's had 2 picky eater, 3 picky eater. You've had 3 picky eater childhood phases. Okay, that was a loud one. That's pretty funny. Are you still in that picky eater phase? No, luckily you're not. Anyways, I'll be back. So it's now later in the morning. So it was like Friday evening. Now it's Saturday morning. And we do have the option to sneak in again. So we're going to try this and see what happens this time. If we can find this badge. I really want him to finish this aspiration. So what pop-up are we going to get? Oh, the same one as before. Can we get away with it again? We got an orange tassel. And we got away with it again. But I probably should be trying the other one to see if that helps us get the Tiger Inspector badge. Because that one obviously doesn't help us get the Tiger Inspector badge. And obviously we can't do it now. So that is that. And he's going to now go do some jogging to clear mind, to keep working on his emotional control. In case we can get this positive and possibly maybe age him up today. In case that, I kind of feel like maybe it's worked on a Saturday. I don't remember for sure. I'll be back. It's later, and it is also a pet adoption drive. You have to pet cats and dogs. So we're going to spy on Cupcake. They actually get tents. I don't know if I have it in right now, but I did have a mod where you can control pets. Cats, dogs, horses. Very basic control. It essentially just enables a cheat that requires a mod to get to that cheat. It's not a cheat that's in the game without a mod. But instead of using that, you can just have this simple one that lets you control them. Like I said, I don't know if I have them in, but it says pet cats and dogs, and this is the only animal I see here. So we're going to do this introduction and try and do it, and it's long. It's 12. Oops, that did not look like that went over very well. Offer friendship. Well, that's not. Aggressive. Is this the only animal we have? Give a treat. Give the dog a treat. Well, at least it's not as negative now. I don't want to adopt that dog. I don't see any other pets. Oh, I have spent a little bit of money. I bought a chicken coop and I fenced in the area, and then I bought this, which is 10 simoleons. I think that's all I did. I will have shown it, hopefully, so you could see it. But I haven't bought any chickens. I just bought the coop. And with the idea that I figure we're going to be here for a while, I have built them a house for them. It's just a regular house, but it's split up that it can be set up into a residential rental. And I have two versions. One is like 130,000 and the other is like 87,000. But the one that's more has like the kitchens in all the different apartments, including their main area, and it has a pool in it already, and it's bigger. Like the residential rental units are bigger. And the one that's less doesn't have the pool and only, I think, the kitchen in one of the units, their unit, I think. So we have a bit of a goal to try and save up towards now. Yeah, I only see this one animal. Usually I see a few pets, but we only see one pet here. Okay, hopefully that'll... You gotta pet them. Okay, and he... Oh, it's a big green now. Offer friendship again. Became acquaintances with Cupcake. This dog keeps wanting to go into our house. Probably should have bought a pet food bowl. Why don't you come here and add a present? It's like 12 hours, this thing. Now it's only 10.5 hours left. Oh, this animal keeps trying to come in our house. So maybe the dog's hot. And so he wants to come inside. Do we have a... Yes, we do. We could probably high. We can set it to cooler. And I don't know where we could put a pet food bowl to feed the dog. Not that I'm planning on adopting this dog, if it even is an option. As it's aggressive and I don't like it. I don't like the dog. I'm just gonna go into build mode and we'll buy that and fill it so that if the dog, I don't know that the dog will eat. If I remember correctly, there's like an issue where they don't. Oh, you got rid of the painting. There was a painting there. I hadn't grabbed it yet. Okay, Phillip, go inside. Go there. Oh, we got I think that's a barbecue. Where's this dog going? Oh, he's coming over here. Okay, now he's sleeping. This is kind of useless. It's the only pet that's here. Well, you may as well come here and add a present and open a present. And the dog's sleeping. And we don't have a lot of pets that we could... There are no other pets here. Very unfortunate. Let me check what the daily tasks are. You've already done your gardening, but you may as well... Harvest? Harvest those potatoes. And we'll put this back in your inventory. And what are you doing in our house? I don't think we asked you in. So I did do some testing with like the purchasing of the lot and trying to break the rules in a different save. And I had a few Sims in the household that were all also on the same tier where they had to break a rule successfully. And I chose to have a Beano social events in that save. And only one of the 3 Sims got it. It's an alternate version of them that I've been playing with. And then I also had issues with the ownership of the items in the fridge, toy box, not that that matters so much, and bookshelf, where it was all still there, but it no longer belonged to the Sims. It belonged to the person who had bought the lot. Because you have to have someone buy the lot to be able to set a rule up. So, anyway. So, when we do get to that stage, I'll have to take everything out of those things. And even this, I had like something like this. I don't know if I had this or if I had like the street gallery, but it no longer belonged to the Sims, like to my Sims. So, but if you put that into your inventory, it did. But it was also out in the shared area versus in the common, in their own unit, in their area. And this dog is still sleeping. And we're going to have, I mean, does this really matter? Oh, it's not sleeping. It's just laying there. Can we offer friendship and can we actually pet? That's what we need to do. Pat the dog. Let's try and offer friendship again. Switch it over. Because that's not going to count because it's only pet, cats, and dogs. Well, there's only one dog. Only one pet here, and it's a dog. And nothing else. Which is kind of... Okay, can we pet again? Okay, don't go away, doggy. We need to pet you 5 times since there's no other... Oh, maybe there is one there. He looks like he's bending down. Is he bending down for a pet? Oh, there's a sick cat. Oh, poor kitty. We're going to do a cautious introduction. Oh, now there's Whiskers. Now, Mayor Whiskers. Mayor Whiskers, not Whiskers. So now we have some more animals here. But they're sick. Oh, one thing I noticed is when I try to look after a pet, because I usually, often, not always, but I often will buy like a thing for fixing pets and place it on my, like the table for fixing them, and I think it didn't work. Okay, don't talk to Patchy. You need to do these things. You come here, do a cautious introduction to this cat. And then you should come here and rally the troops. In case we get, well, I don't know. We didn't get an invite to go to the pre-dinner party. Now we have another dog. There was no animals, and now we're being overrun. Cautious introduction. Can you stop eating? You don't really need to eat, do you? Oh, go do a cautious introduction. And there's Mayor Whiskers. And we have nothing in there, it's just a jar. I don't know if I bought that or if that was okay. Jumpy vocal. Oh, we don't like you. Oh, you're asleep. What a waste. Oh, this is... Seriously. Cautious introduction. Can we actually, like, pet some animals? And this animal's sleeping too. Good thing they give you 12 hours. Because you need it. Because, 1, we didn't get enough animals to begin with, and 2, and they fall asleep. And you can't do anything with them. Are you sleeping too, Mayor Whiskers? Where'd that other dog go? Where's the troublemaker? Oh, here he is. Is he sleeping? Okay, he's not. You come over here and you come and pet. Do 2 more pats. And pat. So we can get through it. Not that, like I said, I'm not sure how it's gonna work with the fact that it's it's prom tonight. And I know that I'm just looking where he is in terms of he's very close on his emotional control, but obviously he's not have a birthday today. And I don't do birthdays. We will talk to... It didn't count? Oh, it did count it. It just was a little bit of lag there. So counted it. But I just realized this part's gone on long enough, so we're going to leave this part here. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!